Hey folks, as I'm watching what's going on my television, I'm shaking my head and praying a lot of prayers and just heartbroken about what is unfolding in Afghanistan right now, a true humanitarian crisis. It's estimated at this moment that there's 80,000 plus people behind enemy lines, Americans and our allies, the people who have helped us over the years. But even more than them, there are Christians, converts to Christianity in the country, pastors and their families that are not on that list of 80,000. And here's their reality. The Taliban has stated this week their plan is to burn them alive and or crucify them, to make an example of them. They are marked for death and they will be executed if we don't do something. Now our government has declared that it's not willing to go back and even get those 80,000 people. They need to find their way to the airport on their own if they can get there. I pray that our government changes its mind, but even if they do, this doesn't do anything for the Afghan pastors and the Christian converts that are on this list that are marked for death. They will be hunted down and killed. And make no mistake, the Taliban are a brutal regime, that we've seen what they have done in the past. We know what they are doing right now, and we know what is going to come as soon as our military is out of the country. There is no value for human life. Now, the window of possibility to get these Christians out of the country is closing rapidly. As a church, we've chosen to support a group of people who have boots on the ground and planes in the air and are actively working at getting Christians out of all parts of Afghanistan. They're pulling off the impossible. It is a mission impossible. They are behind enemy lines. They are going to take fire. Their lives are at risk. They are heroes willing to risk their lives to get our brothers and sisters out of the country. Now, as you can imagine, it's not an inexpensive endeavor. Flying into a war zone behind enemy lines and extracting 5,000 people is a big, hairy deal. So I want to ask you to do two things, and do them right away and do them in the days ahead. The first is this: pray as this operation unfolds over the next couple of days. We're going to need miracles. I believe we're going to see miracles to get these folks out. And the second thing is this: give big. The expense is about $4,000 a person to get people out. If we all come together, we can make a difference, a real difference. There will be people who will be alive on the other side of this that wouldn't have been otherwise. And if we don't come through, if we don't come together, they will be executed. Now, because time is of the essence, the church, we've already donated $10,000 in anticipation that you're going to donate even more, because you always do. You always exceed our expectations. And so we've put a $10,000 down payment on this. But I want to ask you to give through the church. And as you do, as more money comes in over that $10,000, that will be going directly towards the effort to get our Christian brothers and sisters out of Afghanistan. Christy and I are committed to this. We're committed to giving sacrificially. We're committed to rescuing our Christian brothers and sisters in Afghanistan. And I want to challenge you to do the same. So go to the link below, make your tax-deductible donation, and mark it Afghanistan. And we will see miracles in the days ahead as Christians are saved. And pray. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for making a difference.